everybody, welcome to Forex Trading with Si. If you're finding me for the first time, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's have a quick look to see if we have any high impact news this week. As you can see, tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, we're going to have some high impact news. Actually, that will be tonight during my London time. So Aussie, we're having some high impact news on Aussie tonight. Yeah, going through, okay. Wednesday, we've got high impact news on the pound. Yeah, later on that day on the dollar. Okay then, so, right, let's get straight into it. So right, we're going to start with AUD CAD. As you can see, last week candlestick was quite bullish. Still not breaking up above our major resistance level right here. Let me scroll down to daily. Yeah. So as you can see, this market is still trending upwards. Looking to test this level right here, this resistance level again. So since on AUD CAD, I've only been looking to go long, and I did miss opportunity when it touched this area here. But since it's touched this area, we haven't had a retracement to come back down, test, so I could jump in again. So it's been, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, 6 daily session. It's been trending, working its way up slowly but surely. Scroll down onto a 4 hour. So if I'll be all in honest, I'm probably gonna stay away from AUD CAD unless if price comes back down to this level right down here, then I'll look to go long. But at the moment, I'm gonna stay away from AUD CAD. If we do come to this level here and we see a reversal, price action reversal, then yeah, we can look to go short. But all in honesty, I'm only looking to stay long. So if it does come back down to this level here, then I'll look to go long on this pair. So let's quickly move on to AUD JPY. Right. We're still staying in that uptrend zone on a weekly time frame, as you can see. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, again with AUD JPY, not really seeing much. Move this temporary resistance level. Right, so this is going to be my new temporary resistance level. No, sorry, support level, and this is going to be my new temporary resistance level right here. On a daily time frame, I'll be still above my MA, yep, still above my moving average. So I'm still gonna stay long on this pair. So right now, so what I'm looking for this to happen on AUD JPY is for the market to come to test this level up here and push back up. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that pair right there, on AUD JPY. So this is what I'm waiting to happen, unless it's gonna react with my daily trend line. So I'm just gonna keep a close eye on AUD JPY and see how it reacts with my trend line and my temporary support. So that's one setup that's there for the week. AUD NZD. Oh yeah, this is a trade that I took last week. I'm not in this trade no more. Yeah, I traded it on the breakout, as you can see. Let's have my little breakout on my little box. It broke out the box, got in. I was hoping for it to come up to this level right here, but which unfortunately it didn't. It was at around 50-60 pips profit and then came back down and took me out break even. So yet again, the way I trade is when my trades go into 20 to 30 pips in profit, then move my stop loss to break even. So I'll be running a risk-free trade. But as you can see, I'm not going to jump back in unless if it comes back down to this level here. If it comes back down to my major support level, then I'll look to jump back in. I'll just get rid of this. And we'll just see ADNZD. I'll look to get in again somewhere around this levels down here. So nothing much for me on ADNZD, like I said. Touch here, and then we move. Let's go into AUD/USD. Let's get rid of some of these resistance and support, temporary resistance and support level. So right, let's look at it on a weekly time frame. So we broke my major resistance level quite a few weeks ago. I was talking about that on Twitter. And since we broke it, we haven't come back down to actually retest it. It is actually moving up, making a lot of higher highs and higher lows on a daily time frame. And as you can see, on a 4-hour time frame, it is respectfully respecting my move in average right here. As you can see, respecting it, not breaking below it. So that's why on this trade, I've always been trying to go, always only been looking at long positions. So right now, I'm going to mark this as this area here as my temporary resistance level, and this would be my new temporary support. So I'm just going to keep my eye on AUD/USD, hoping for it to touch this level here and then push up or make another continuous upwards momentum. So let's move on to CAD Chef. CAD Chef, probably going to stay away from this. Whoa, what's going on there? Okay, yeah, CAD Chef, as you can see, bearish engulfing on a weekly time frame. It's not good. And I think this is actually going to continue the trade downwards. The trend is going to start. We're going to have a downwards momentum trend. So right now, sorry about that. I'm only going to look to take trades going. I'm only looking to take short trades as all my candlesticks are below my moving average. Daily candlesticks is closed below moving average. Get rid of these resistance, these temporary resistance and support levels. Mark out new ones for the week. There you go. And that's it right there. So I'm going to wait and see if this pair is going to respect this level right, this resistant level right here, my temporary resistant level. Wait for a candlestick reversal pattern and then look to go short. Right here. It may not come to around this area here straight away, so it might take a few sessions, but it'll be a short stop loss, and I'll just ride it back down to this. I'll just ride it back down to my temporary support level. So this should give me around, okay, not much, 30-40 pips. So yeah, it's one trade right there. We'll wait and see if that happens. That's another setup right there. Let's go into CAD JPY. As you can see, I was in this trade last week, pushed up. I was literally going to ride it all the way to my major resistance level, which it didn't quite get to. As you can see, it broke its trend line, pushed up, respected it, didn't really come back up above it. And as you can see, it looks like it's finding this downward momentum slowing down, and it's looking like it's getting ready to move back up, start trending upwards. But at this moment, I'm going to stay out of that trade, get rid of this trend line, temporary trend line. So right now I'm just hoping if I can get price to come back down to this level again, find support, and look to get into that trade again if it comes back down to this level here. That's me for CAD JPY. Looking at it on a daily time frame, EMA is just crossed over right now. On a daily time frame, so we could actually start seeing some downwards momentum on this. So yeah, it's one trade I'm going to stay away from. Just wait till it gets to my temporary support level, see how it reacts. Chef JPY, not really seeing much. Let's go on a weekly time frame. Just want to check these levels here. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, when it come to this level right here, it respects it. So we have seen this price and I've come to these levels right here before. So for right now, I'm just going to put a temporary resistance level right here. And a temporary support just right here. I'm just going to monitor this pair and see how it reacts with those levels right there. Wait for the second touch to confirm if this is actually holding as a temporary support level. So I'm just going to keep my eye on Chef JPY, Euro AUD, yeah. And again, Euro AUD, I'm probably going to stay away from this. As I look, I know this morning I missed, actually it was this afternoon, Monday afternoon, I missed out on a sole opportunity on this, on a short position. Yeah, as you can see, respected my temporary resistance level. Nice little candlestick reversal pattern, a shooting star. This was at around 1:45 London time, London session. You can see we had the drop, 10, 20, 30, 40. So just give you around over 40, between 40 to 50 pips you would have caught. Unfortunately, I missed this trade today. So with Euro AUD, I'm probably going to stay away from this trade for this week, unless if it comes back up to my resistance level and we get another candlestick reversal pattern. But I do believe if we do come back up to this level, it's probably going to break, or we're going to get these spikes taking out everybody's stop loss. So I'll be very careful on this pair. Let's move on to Euro CAD. And what I do find on Mondays, even though it's a slow Monday, the bankers and the big companies don't really make their moves. So more time you do a setup that's coming into play on Monday, you don't really get stopped out or spiked out, as they're not really coming into play just yet. So look at Euro CAD. Not really going to do much on Euro CAD. I'm probably going to stay away from this. Yeah, missed the whole move on this. Going to stay away on CAD. Actually, so wait, let me just put a temporary trend line on, just to see how it reacts with it. Put my inner trend line right here. And that's EuroCAD. That is a quick setup of EuroCAD. So I'm just going to see how it plays around with my trend line and my inner trend line. Let's move on to your chef. Oh, that's good. I'm actually long on this pair. Sorry, everyone. Forgot to put my target on this. So this trade right here, I'm actually quite long on this trade. Looking to ride it around up to my temporary resistance level right here. So this in there, I'm looking to gain around 80 pips on this position right here. I could do a quick breakdown. It was on Friday I got in this trade. And I believe it was on a half an hour, on a 30-minute time frame. And I started to see the resistance. Yep. Yeah, that's what it was, Thursday night, sorry. Started to see the market start to resist at this. I started to slow down, started to show resistance at this level here. See, followed by the hammer. You check on a 1 hour time frame of this bullish engulfing, and then I got in prior to that day. No, this happened today, sorry. So yeah, it was only on a half an hour time frame I got in actually, sorry. But yeah, right now I'm just riding this pair all the way to the top, to my resistance level. Going Euro JPY. Okay. Take this resistance. This is gonna be my new. Actually, get rid of those levels there. Just gonna quickly make. Okay. So this is gonna be my major resistance level. This will be my major support level on a daily time frame. That looks just about right. As you can see, the market is this market is in consolidation, as you can see. So right now, I'm just gonna wait to see if it comes back down to this level, how it reacts. But is also, I'm seeing a little breakout strategy. Yeah, we can put. I can leave that box. I'll leave that box right here. A little breakout strategy. Not quite actually. No, it's not quite. No. Now let me just get rid of that. Actually, for the last couple 4-hour session, it's been staying in this range. So it'll be interesting to see how the market reacts with this box. It's not quite a perfect breakout strategy, but we can see if we can have a breakout out of that box. So let's move on to your NZD. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this pair. I'm not really seeing much, if I'll be honest. Let me go on a 4-hour time frame. Yeah, not really seeing much on the 4-hour, but I'm gonna mark out some temporary resistance and support levels. So this is gonna be my temporary resistance level right here, 1.7820, and this is gonna be my temporary support level at 1.7660. Right? Is there any trend line happening on here? No. Yeah. Actually. Put a major trend line just right there. So that's it for Euro NZD. Let's go into Euro USD. This is one trade I missed last week. I was quite gutted that I missed this trade. 80 pips, as you can see, I had it marked out here. This was my temporary support level. I missed this opportunity to get in around here. So as it's pushed up 20, 40, 60, 80, missed out on 80 pips there. As you can see, I'm only looking to take trades. These, when you see it saying above, that means I'm only looking to take trades going long. I'm only looking to take long trades. When you see it saying above, I'm only looking to take long trades on a currency pair. So this is Euro USD, so I'm only looking to go long. As you can see, last week I've missed the opportunity to go long, and then it's made its move. This little hammer right here, no, Dragonfly Doji, happened right here. Hit my target, which would be my resistant level. Touched it, spiked it. That was around 100 pips, and it came back down. Didn't quite get to come back down to my support level. So yeah, with Euro USD, that would have been a good trade to take. Unfortunately, I didn't really do a video on it, but I did put it out there on my Twitter for people to have a look at that setup. Let's move on to GPAUD. This was a lovely trade last week. As you can see, I got in up around here, and this price drove even more, further down, more way than I expected it to, breaking all my support levels. It's completely smashed all my support levels, and as you can see, my last support level was at this 1.769 area, and it's actually smashed it, came back up, retested it. So it's been Monday session today, retested it at what time? Okay, retested it around 1 o'clock in the afternoon today, London time, London GMT time. As you can see, a nice little pin bar in the 1 hour, followed by a shooting star. Yeah, so that would have been another trade I missed. New Zealand CAD. This trade, I was very upset about this trade. Took this last week, as you can see. And then there was some news, I got spiked out. Took me out in profit, as you know. As I go into 20 to 30 pips in profit, I always make my stop loss to break even. And unfortunately, it took me out this little spike here, and it just shot straight back up. So that's another trade I was in, but I got stopped out in by the news. But like I said, this trade is gone, so I don't think I'll be trading New Zealand CAD this week. Ends at JPY. On the daily time frame, make this as my new temporary support level. Actually, this will be my new temporary support level, just right there. Yeah. So with this, I'm just gonna wait and see if I can get price to pull back down to this area here and push back up. So that's pretty it for a New Zealand JPY, NZD JPY. So we're just gonna wait. As you can see, I hope you get an idea of the way how I trade. All I do is use trade from support to resistance. New Zealand USD, as you can see, I had a breakout strategy here. I didn't get into it, but it's always good to see that the technical analysis is right. As you can see, it's broke out, and as you can see, pushed all the way to my major resistance level touched it. So that would have been my, to be fair, no, this level here would have been my target. As you can see, yeah, that level here would have been my target. So we hit it, smashed it all the way to my resistant level, came back down. This here will be my new temporary support level. Get rid of this. Yeah, so this is going to be my new temporary support level. Get rid of that. Get rid of that breakout strategy there. So yeah. As for NZJPY, just like NZJPY, I'm just looking for price to come back down to my temporary support level and take a push back up. And that's it for NZUSD. Moving to USD CAD. Still gonna stay away from this pair this week. Staying away from USD CAD. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm not gonna stay away. As you can see, this temporary resistant level right here. I'm just gonna wait and see if we can get market to come up to this level here. See how it reacts. A nice little push. See the box here. Right. No, not quite a breakout strategy. Got on a 1 hour time frame. That looks much better on a 1 hour time frame. Yep, as you can see, got a nice little breakout strategy here on a 1 hour time frame. So I'm going to keep my eye on USD CAD. Also, if you do look to go short in this, as you can see, it says below. So all my trades, let's double check. Yeah, all my trades, I'll be looking to go short. As you can see, this pair has been trending downwards since the beginning of this year. Since the beginning of this year, it's been trending downwards. And then in June we had a big pullback, and then it continued trending downwards for the next 3-4 months. Had a pullback in June, and we had it. Then in July it started trending back down. Let's go to USD Chef. Missed out on this trade last week. I was very hesitant with I wasn't quite sure. I didn't have a really good gut feeling about this trade, so I stayed out of it. This trade. But I should have went short, but as you can see, nice fit. This would have gave you a nice little 50 pips. You can see a nice little pin bar here. It's followed by a few spinning tops. So with USD Chef, I'm just going to keep my eye on it. See if the market comes back up to this level, to my major resistant level. See how it reacts around it, and we're going to look to see if it will give us a nice push downwards. See if we have any reversal candlestick patterns will start forming. Then we'll look to go short on this pair. USD JPY, I've been staying out this trade. I haven't traded this for a while. Hasn't really been giving me any good movements, as you can see. Still in this, gone in this consolidation, and it's not really making any big moves. Go on a daily time frame, yeah. Nope. Any trades I would look to take, as you can see, says below. So any trades I look to take will be short trades. And let's go into USD SGD. Let's see my daily time frame. So 4 hour. So I'm just gonna put this as my temporary resistant level. So I'm only looking to go short on this pair, as you can see. On the daily time frame, it is below my moving average, so I'm only looking to go short. Even though it's crossed over, EMAs are crossed over and the daily just crossed over, as you can see, even though it's crossed over, it still looks like it's still want to push, still having a downwards momentum. The trend is actually still downwards. As you can see, in June it crossed over to the upside, only for another few days session for it to cross back down to the lower side, to cross back down to the downside and started trending downwards. Some downwards momentum. So we can have another similar scenario here again. I believe price is looking to come to this support level right here. If it does touch this level right here, I will look to go long. Even though it's below my moving average, I will look, because this is a major support. So anytime it touches major support, I always look to go long. Doesn't matter if it's below my moving average or above it. So with USD SGD, I'm not really gonna, just gonna keep my eyes on this trade. But this scenario right here to happen. See if you can get price push up to my temporary resistance level and see how it reacts. So that's my breakdown for this week. I hope you lot enjoyed the video. I hope it's helpful. I hope it gives you lot some ideas, some trade setup ideas. And please don't forget to follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, interact me. If you've got any setups, send it to me on Instagram. I'll have a look at it and I'll give you my opinion on what I see. So I'm out, people. Have a nice trading week.